abusua mi chara msa so mo akwa baso nkoso emfa wo emra channel so hada so aye be media gh abusua ye na enim ni abusua ekoso ewo eye parliament ani na efa eye honorable Matthew Yindam eye MPP MP eye Bandai constituency abusua ho ensem a abusua Tamale High Court eche se edi abasa se ye call for eye election rerun ewo eye Bandai na abusua we na ma eye NDC candidate aye fe no eye Daniel Insala Wapal abusua chese waba abonten aba be kan sem e de akire eye EC boss eye Jean Mensah enya asem keto abusua ocheni semu a o say NDC candidate Daniel Insala Wapal cite EC chairperson Jean Mensah for contempt of court, alleges she has not shown any sign of conducting election rerun as ordered by the Tamale High Court. Abusia ocheni semu abra Tamale High Court edi eye ruling no ebaye no abusua eche se EC boss eye Jean Mensah aye na adwen se eche se onte se dogo bi no aba eche se on show sign bia se se otu anamona ohwe se election rerun abusua because eche se watu na adwenim we na eye Daniel Insala Wapal eye NDC candidate abusua eche se odi atudwa we dey ma mekasa wapese e connect ensem no mu ankasa enchiremu yes enti ensemnu ankasa enchiremu emra sesi ha eda so aye be media gichabuso be so wase ene ne da edikan woni etwa channel so be subscribe e dia mai mobile notification bell so for more podcast update yente ne ekoso emra sesi yeah that's
for to retain Nyendam, for the use a lot to retain Nyendam, but who share the issues they raise? I mean, you're lawyer, Montana law class that, and I'll not pretend to be one, but we went to court with evidence. You had your day in court. You had a legal team. You had very prominent lawyers. In fact, those lawyers who went to stand in for the MPP, they are very, very competent. Okay? They had a day. They had a field day. They made their case. We presented our case. And by the wisdom of the legal system and the judge who sat on the case, he made his ruling on the fact that it was so endemic. The irregularities were so endemic to the extent that it affected the entire constituency. That's why we have to rerun. But they are not in court to fight for the numbers. They are in court for an interpretation of the rule, because they're arguing that we had filed our case after the 21 days expiring period. And we made this issue came out in court. And we presented evidence. In fact, the elections, there was gazetting of the results. And the gazetting, because those areas had a problem. You remember NDC went to court for with about 9 or 10 constituencies. Electoral Commission, and on the face of the pink sheet, the violations are how even feeling of there were so many problems on it. And so the only wisdom that the judge had was that we should rerun Pandai, and that was legitimate, and that is widely accepted by all. If you have a problem, you can always go to court like they have, but as it is now, we are not waiting for any ruling, because the process, the 30 days period has begun counting, and Electoral Commission anytime soon will mention a date for us to do this by-election, and we are not waiting for this announcement. We are on the ground already, and we are going to make sure that this by-election will win it a landslide. And then we had, even before this case was heard, or before this case judgment was made, okay, when we took over, throughout the length and breadth of Northern region, Minya, go and see Tamale. Because I don't want people to think that the kind of development that is going on in Northern region now is as a result of by-election. Who call a Northern region? You just say all those roads are being engineered. Who call a friend saying Nyanshegu car point area honum Adiba Gumani honum there was a very big gata cars cannot cross. They have the that bridge has been done, and Usha yes a big push project it's a ring. There's a ring road in Tamale from the Kumasi road to join the Bolga road. It goes around Tamale to make sure that there will not be congestion in the Tamale metropolis, the business center. Into a bypass. 3 contractors are on it. There are 2 Chinese contractors and 1 local contractor.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm telling you what I know. You can cross it from the Ministry of Roads.
They will show you on
I'm
paper.
saying that.
And I'm asking, are you sure?
I'm saying that the contractors have already paid. In fact, so many, because the roads are so modern and wide to the extent, say, we have to even ask for compensation because so many houses are going. They have marked the houses, they have pegged the road, they have come with their yard, their work centers and all those things. Very soon, you will see that gargantuan development that we voted for. Intinu, the by-election in Pandai, or the development that is going on in Pandai today, is not as a result of by-election.
A different development in Marshall.
But there are roads that have started. The Pandai Township. Construction. No, development. Yeah. You have to go and take a survey. You have to do survey. You have
Don't
to do
worry.
And
so the fiscal job.
Those being awarded Tamale.
No.
In fact, for nothing.
One said that's a much in people for us.
Oh, Debbie.
3 days, just 3 days ago.
I'm saying that we don't have a by-election in Tamale North. We don't have a by-election in San Nelson. We don't have a by-election in Tamale South. We don't have a by-election in Tamale Central. But then
they are dying away 3 days ago.
Say they have a neighbor or more neighbor district. But they have a neighbor district, Bimbila. We are already, there's a contractor on site doing Bimbila Training College. Is it because of the by-election?
That one I know.
You understand? Is it because of the by-election? Into this year, we are not going to say it's a year of growth.
Only Mutrim pass a Bugada mobile. Only Mutrim. I see what can you what's the word?
Regional chairman, judge Nana.
Mubom Buga. You know that Mubom Buga. 3 days, yeah, and I'm Pandai roads.
What I'm saying is that before a contract is awarded, it goes through a process. And this process were done long before the judgment was given. You understand? I can show you a development at Air Coso. I have them here. In fact, drawings need be piano. I can show you. NDC is a serious political party. And yet, say Nkola football no. Your friends and Nkola if you don't contribute, you don't play. NDC is not like that. NCNC. Where there is a well-coordinated political party. In fact, NDC is an institution. Individuals don't determine how the parties rule. It is the system. It is what we have agreed as the constitution of the party. And some run what you are seeing now, from now, yes, things have started across the length and breadth of Ghana and yet northern region. When we came and met this road, that was lying down for a long time. We even started that road before we left. 8 years. They came 8 years, they couldn't finish. We came. You remember when this GPRT complained that their cars are getting spoiled because of potholes now? It took the president himself to go there and order that the contractor should be paid. The contractor was paid I don't remember that much. 800 million
very huge
or other 800 million now. Huge money. He was there last week again. This is a responsible president. The resetting agenda is on course. Until Obit said President John Dramani Mahama, when you hear the name John Dramani Mahama, you think about development. And it is not because of by-elections. And I also agree with me, say, this is not the first by-election we are having in Ghana.
Are you sure NDC can win this by-election?
It is done already. Because in 2024, we won the constituency. And because their interest was the parliamentary, they created problems. Now, we electoral law, no. If somebody is monitoring election now, or is an agent to a political party, came and chase out that person. You want the matter to go quiet because say they Ghana for now. No, they be the mrano. This is ejuma. And mrana ejuma or court no. And this is a reaction of what they did during the elections. No. And we all learn from this, and we must know that look, there should be a time that there will be election in Ghana. We will not even have an agent. The system must be trusted, robust to the extent say nobody will even be thinking of stealing, because when you are going for elections, you look at what is happening in your environment. For the 8 years of Nana Akufo-Addo, say one kasa wonitia, one who they call so many criminal activities that call in Ghana, corruption it was so endemic. We share all across the varied areas of our economy, all the agencies. In fact, I'm yet to hear the agents that was not accused of being corrupt. Almost all the ministers they came. Only few of them, I'll say that they have not been accused of being corrupt. Wow. Until Nanado and the MPP came to steal. And that's why the finance minister has even run away of this from this country. If you are the manager of the economy, and after election you can't stay in Ghana, you have run away. Master,
I'll come back.
Special prosecutor, me panachow. He should fear God, because Mimi Akroma na Akroma sumrani chira say, whatever you do on this earth, you will be accounted for it tomorrow. Into the OSP should be accountable. He should make sure that all the people who have run away with our money are brought to book, because it is the taxpayers' money, and the loans that we have gone to take from development partners, that was what we used for development.
I'll come back to you, Chairman. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. John Geza says Sunyani Fia Pre. So Omugusu Omu Eji Equino Yehu Juma Den Sunyani Fia Pre Road. Mimano Ben says Commander from Pokuase Katapo to Second Chance Church. My own engineers and bulldozers, a good road, no, so God bless JDM. All right, so this one is coming from Emmanuel Bain. Julie Belinda Bridge just joined us from UK. Thank you. Mama Lestic Angel says, once again, I'm a resident of Pandai. I stay here in Dome, but truth is, although NDC is in power, but their candidate can never win. And I please thank you for saying that. Okay, all right, okay. Obiso free Pandai about what I crowd on me. I say, or did you say, and you're a candidate in the bit me entitled to no, but say Wawini, he has gone to Parliament before. He's a former MP for that area. So, me mention the chief that signed this press statement. No? Yes.
The chief, the paramount chief of the Pandai traditional area, no, Pandai Ura.
Yeah.
One will say Ura. Say,
yeah, we all know.
He's called Nana Okori Atosa. He's the paramount chief. The one next to him in command, no, only Nana Bandamutu, Jamboe Hini, Nana Amankrado, Kojoboni. That's the communities that I come from, Kojoboni. Nana Akpanon, Kabesu Hini, Nana Chaforo, Gulbi Chief, Nana Obrempong, Friko, Dodope Ura, Nana Denkire, Kitari Ura, Nana Chami, Bombari Ura, Nana Chami, Pajai, Ohonum Baye, Ohonum Pajai, Nana Chami, Lonto Hini, Kafra, Nemelesi, the second, we are Hini, Nana Amankrodo, Chikpa, Kumidi Hini, Rep, Nana, Rep because that's the chief that issued the statement, no. For now, no, the chief have commandeered somebody to represent him, not the one who should say choose. It's the paramount chief, that's the responsibility. So, Balaja Ura, Nana Nasingcho, Nana Obahina Apa, and many other. There are about 15 chiefs.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so that's the entirety of the traditional areas in the Pandai. It is widely accepted. But I disagree entirely, say, our candidate cannot win elections. I have worked with him. He has delivered. In fact.
But he has lost once.
He has never lost elections.
He has never lost.
No. The candidate who lost in 2012 was late Honorable Likpalmo.
Oh, Likpalmo. Yeah.
He was the Minister of State.
Okay.
During
Okay.
And you know.
To wait, what the 2024 year I'm going to call it.
Okay, no all winning. And he lost. He was presumably lost this one, but we know he didn't win. We had won. That's why we went back to court for redress, and we have had the redress. You know, I disagree with the tester.
All right. Live in Accra 100.5. Yene Northern Regional Chairman, Deputy Chairman. That's Vice Chairman. General Amin And David Agbanyaga says, great news by all standards, and we are grateful for the facts. We're share go on. So, Ghana from Mutie, the argument from the MPP about Jachikuation issue and this matter. And now it's clear that the NDC went to court, that is Northern Region, specifically Pandai. They went to court on the 5th of January. Before even Yebabe Gazetia swear in. While they were in court, they allowed the MP, so-called elected, to be sworn in. Obia blocking, Obia and Sino or swear in, they have been in court, and the man has been representing MPP in Parliament. Obia and Stopono. Until the day court Emma ruling that Esomokoya rerun. And on this basis, the NDC majority raised an